Alright guys, welcome back. I'm back with the Starcraft 2 Brood War Zerg campaign. Finally I've done it, or at least I'm starting it. Now I haven't done the I did the previous one a long time ago, and a lot of people have been asking where is the Zerg campaign. Now the Zerg campaign was released a few months ago. It was actually about 3 months ago at the making of this video. No, about 2.5 months ago, and basically I just been busy. I've been doing other stuff. I've had Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty and Heart of Swarm to run through. I was doing Darksiders, which still has to be done actually completely. But anyways, basically what I'm doing right now is I'm going to do the Zerg campaign, and then after that I'm not sure if I'm going to do some Starcraft 2 commentary or what, but we'll see what happens. Now, a warning in advance, I'm not going to be watching my mouth in this. If I say something like, you know, fuck you or something like that, be warned. If you're offended by this kind of stuff, then tough luck. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to be watching my mouth on how I talk. I know some people don't like it, but that is just the way I like to talk. When I'm playing games, I do like to curse at things randomly. So hope you enjoy this, and let's get started. File disruption. Kerrigan's fortress on the planet Tarsonis. Now, useless tips at the start, as usual. Let's go. Now there's going to be a bit of a briefing as usual. Let's listen to that. If you want to read this, pause the video now and read it. I'm not going to read it. Let's go.
Greetings, Cerebrit. By now you've realized that I've severed your connection with the Overmind and your renegade brethren. Understand, it's nothing personal. I just can't risk you falling under their influence. You're mine now. Serve me unquestioningly, and I'll let you live.
My queen, pardon me for interrupting, but the visitors you have been expecting have arrived.
Finally, they certainly took their time.
Yeah, well, none of us were in any real hurry to get here, Sarah.
Still suspicious of my motives, Jimmy?
Always.
When I contacted you both on Ire, I told you about the new Overmind and about the UED that seeks to control it. Well, the UED has done it. They've tamed the Overmind and now control most of the Zerg broods in this sector. That's why I've asked for your help.
You want us to help you defeat the UED so that you alone will rule the Zerg?
Wrong, Phoenix. I want to defeat them because if we don't, they'll clamp down on this sector and enslave us all. You know I'm right, Jim. You've studied the history of Earth. You know what the UED's agenda is. Taking control of the Zerg is only the beginning for them.
Maybe. I don't know.
My queen, again I beg your pardon for this interruption, but we have a very serious problem.
Perfect timing. Gentlemen, we'll need to finish this conversation later. Continue, Duran.
The Psi Disruptor signal has reached us here on Tarsonis and shattered the unity of your broods. Within the past few hours, your minions have turned on each other and left their hive clusters to run out of control.
This is just what I need. Cerebrit, take the few Zergs still under my control and do what you can to stem any further damage to the hive clusters. I can't afford to have them destroyed by my own minions.
Right, rescue all hives from the destruction. That's pretty much the objective here. It's not a very long mission. Now, I have played a little bit of it. I don't know how it ends, but I did at the start of it to see how this goes, and of course adjust the sound levels. Believe it or not, I have to record StarCraft at about 10% master volume because otherwise the game sounds just too damn loud. I don't know why that is. It just seems that all microphones and sound cards just seem to record a bit too quiet, and believe it or not, headsets are even quieter, so you have to have shit plugged into a sound card these days for it to be any bit loud. Now, we get a few units. Now, if you notice, these things are not just Hydralisks, they're actually Hunter Killers. Hunter Killers are basically buffed up Hydralisks. They have twice their health, twice their damage. Unfortunately, the Zerglings are just normal Zerglings. So, let's go. As you can see, they pretty much two-shot these Zerglings. I think they actually exactly do that. Yep, they do. So 2 hits and a Zergling is dead.
Queen, the hive structures are not responding to the Cerebrit's commands. There is no way to reinforce your warriors.
Cerebrit, you'll have to make do with the warriors you have. Slaughter the dissident Zerg in my name.
Right, so as you can see, you only have a set amount of units. Right now I have 11 units, and we have to rescue another 6 hives. The hives start getting damaged, I think it's either after a short time, or it's when you rescue one. I'm not 100% sure, but it might just be timed. But I'm not 100% sure. We'll see how it goes. Currently, picking up more units. I have 12 units now, mostly hydralisks. I think I have 2 zerglings in there, which doesn't really help that much. They'll just die before they even get to their targets. But I like this mission because you don't really have a base. You kind of just go and kill things. But usually I don't like those kind of missions, but with a Zerg for some reason they're just kind of more fun. So here we have another base now. I think we're going to start getting attacked here. I'm kind of worried about getting surrounded. Oh, never mind, actually we're not going to get attacked here. This is a base where you don't get attacked. Now, I think you need 2 of these if I remember correctly to kill one of those. So let's go and do that. Ah, Jesus. There we go, those are dead. Now let's get to the hive. Now there is a bit of zerglings here, there's not much point in actually killing them. So not gonna bother with that. Now obviously all credits go to the original owner of this. I'm obviously not the owner, so don't ask me if you have bugs. I honestly, so many people ask me how to fix it, how to make it work. Gonna give you the thing that I done to make this work, because I heard a lot of people have been having problems with getting this to run. What I did, and that was just simply on the website, I saw this and I thought, you know, give it a try, see if it works. All I did was basically I went into the options and changed the game from Heart of the Swarm to Wings of Liberty. If it helps, I don't know if it does. I changed the portrait thing from Sarah Garrigan to the planets, the original Wings of Liberty one. That's pretty much it. That pretty much made it work. Oh shit, there's a queen. Oh fuck. I don't want to get killed by queen. Queens send broodlings, which kind of one-shot units. I don't want to lose a hunter killer to it. Even though it doesn't work on heroes, so I don't know. Oh, they're mine. Fair enough. That makes sense. So I get queens. Now they have spawn broodling, parasite, which is not going to be that useful here. And snare, which, oh shit. Now this is why I like to have broodlings. They can one-shot Ultralisk. Ultralisks are ridiculously strong. They're a very, very big problem when it comes to having a lot of small units. Oh shit, I got a bit close there, didn't I? But these are going to be pretty much out of play for a while because they're not going to have any energy. I'm going to set them to group 3. But as I said, they're not going to be... Oh, look, they're not AoEing actually. That's kind of strange. I get to save my Hydras here if I want, and which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep them back, let the hunter killers take a bit of damage. Let's see. Grab that broodling because I can. Now, so we have Nidus worms here, so I'm assuming that we're going to use these to travel somewhere, and I'm assuming it's this big black chunk here. Yeah, actually look, there's Nidus worm here. That kind of gives it away. And what else? We have a few Ultralisks, so I'm not really worried about that. I have a lot of Hydralisks. What the hell is that? Look at it. It's like a little box. Oh, it's one of those broken animations. I guess the actual image for what the fuck are they called? Defilers is not working properly. So yeah, that makes sense. Now, all my units are here, I think. Yes. Moving on. Let's go clear shit out. Now, these guys are really awesome. They have this skill called Defile. It basically sends a bit of red shit onto an enemy, and that enemy starts bleeding to death. Well, getting defiled rather. What it does is just brings them down to 1 health. No matter what unit it is, it'll bring them down to 1 health. This is ridiculously overpowered. I remember this being the biggest issue in Starcraft Brood War, and if you didn't get your units out, you know, out of range very quickly, you pretty much lost everything. And you could use a whole army like this to like 3 Zerglings afterwards, because you know, you just have this thing, it just brings them down to 1 health, and anything can one-shot them then. So you can just imagine dropping all your units down to 1 health. You know, your units just have no chance of survival after that. Yeah, the fighter's going to be pretty useful. We get them this early in the game, that's kind of strange. But I guess this is campaign 6, not campaign 1 or 2 or 3, as that was Brood War. I shouldn't have that here. Should be in here. Oh, that's it. Seriously, that was pretty short. Now, I really love those little boxes. That was pretty fucking funny. Not boxes, little spheres. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it, and do leave me a thumbs up if you did, and leave any comments or suggestions below. I am always open to suggestions and criticism, so do that in the comments section below. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. All of you have been waiting for this, and there it is. Now we're starting it, and hopefully we're not going to come across any bugs, because I heard there is an error or something in part 3, but hopefully it won't cause too many problems. Now I'll end it here because I'm talking too much. See you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.